Hi, my name is Natasha Polak, author of the Ellises series.
A Place to Call Home was a story I first wrote when I was a teenager, and back then I called it The Ellises with a somewhat different plot. My writing mentor and dear friend Lois Poteet, who had also been my 6th grade reading teacher, happily reviewed it and encouraged me to continue working on the plot, and over the years I did. Unfortunately, right before the book's release, Lois passed away. She was also a very talented artist, and her family had given me one of her watercolor paintings. So, to honor her memory, I chose it as the artwork shown on the original cover for A Place to Call Home. My publisher, Rebel Ink Press, went out of business just 6 months after the book was released, so I eventually republished it as an indie title the following year. A Place to Call Home is set in a fictitious town in rural Pennsylvania known as Laurel Heights. I chose this region because of its charm, as well as the fact that it is halfway between New England, where I was born, and the Midwest, where I moved to at the time I began writing the series. The main character, Elena Ellis, is a troubled woman with a secretive past. Jaded by the faith of her family, she tries hard to forge a new path for herself, only to be led back to where she started. When her father suddenly dies in the summer of 1905, Elena begrudgingly leaves the safety of her life in Philadelphia to return to her childhood town and mourn with her family. Once there, not only does Elena run into the man she was determined to never speak to again, but she also meets a newcomer who poses a threat to her future. Confused and grieving, Elena hastily returns to Philadelphia, where she tries to pick up where she left off, only her past won't leave her alone. In writing this book, it was very important to me to highlight the mindset of the times while bridging the gap between faith and the absence thereof to convey a story with hope. Watch for more books in the Ellises series coming soon. Until then, A Place to Call Home is currently available with Amazon, Apple, the Indianapolis Public Library, Overdrive for Libraries, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, Scribed, 24 Symbols, Playster, Angus and Robertson, and the Book Depository, and many more.